Today we begin with that breaking news. Police in England have detained 2 teenagers in connection with that hostage situation at a synagogue in North Texas yesterday. It comes as authorities have identified the hostage taker himself as Malik Faisal Akram, a British national. Police say those 2 teenagers were taken into custody in South Manchester for questioning. We are also seeing the final moments of last night's standoff. Here it is. This video was taken by our sister station WFA in Dallas. You can see 3 people rush out there of that door on the left, followed by a man, right there it is, holding what looks to be a handgun. Then he ducks back into the building, and police appear to prepare to make a move. Today, President Biden called it an act of terror.
We're not going to tolerate this, that we have this capacity to deal with assaults on particularly the anti-Semitism that has grown up.
Akram was killed after authorities went into the synagogue. None of the hostages were hurt, and according to the synagogue's rabbi, Akram had become, quote, increasingly belligerent and threatening in that final hour. Here locally, the Anti-Defamation League is asking all faith-based organizations to be vigilant and have a plan in place for any type of violence that could occur. They tell us they have noticed an uptick in anti-Semitism and hate. Anieli Ruiz has that part of the story.
I was horrified. I was scared, terrified, really. And I was very, very concerned for the safety of those individuals who were being held hostage in the synagogue.
That was a reaction Mark Tobin had to Saturday's hostage situation. He's a director for the Southwest Regional Anti-Defamation League.
It is so unfortunate that houses of worship in this country are targets for terrorism and for violence.
He says across the country they've seen an increase in anti-Semitism.
Has been rising significantly over the last few years. And the last couple of years, we've seen some of the highest levels that we've ever encountered.
But it's not just against Jews.
There have been a rise in all forms of hate in this country over the last few years.
And it's that hate they fear can turn violent. That is why they're asking every faith-based organization to be prepared for any worst-case scenario. According to the AP in Saturday's incident, the rabbi said without the instruction they received, they would have not been prepared to act and flee when the situation presented itself.
Make sure that you have a written, documented plan. Make sure that you have training that goes on a few times a year to make sure that you get it right. If you need assistance from law enforcement to help you with that, we're here. Other agencies, I'm sure, would be more than willing to come out.
But the responsibility, they say, also falls on the members of the congregation to keep their eyes open to anything suspicious.
If you see something, say something. Don't feel embarrassed or shy about raising a question.
Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.